Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we're just out for a drive here near Alamogordo, New Mexico, and Tularosa, New Mexico, and also La Luz. As you're coming down 54 from Tularosa going towards Alamogordo, at the intersection where you can turn left to go to La Luz, if you turn right, you're going where I'm going here. This would be, oh wow, I'm going to guess either west or north. Probably more west, I think, because the sun's directly behind me. And we're going to cruise out here on this road this morning. And why are we going to do that? Because the sun is behind me and I won't have to worry about the phone overheating. But what we want to talk about, or I want to talk about, for my own benefit more than anything, is, I've had home bases for parking my RV. I full-time RV. I've been doing it for 25 years. I'm 75 years old and all that crap. Anyway, and just coincidentally, there's another RV park right out here on the right. I don't know how much it is or anything about it, but it doesn't look too bad, actually. It's a small park. It looks like they've only got like 4 or 5 sites. I might have to check on that. Huh. Got one on the end too. How about that? Well, we'll see about that later. But anyway, I want to talk about comparing living in an RV park with living on your own home base. In other words, you can travel around the United States staying in RV parks by the day, week, or month. That's true. Or you can have your home base in 1 or 2 locations, and that's a good plan. What are the advantages or disadvantages of one over the other, one lifestyle over the other? Well, it depends on you, of course, and what you want to accomplish. But most people, including myself, because I was a CPA for 20 years and I cost justified stuff and cut costs and did all the things that people normally do in that profession to make a profit, okay, make more money. And my life has kind of taken on that persona, whatever you want to say, in that I always try to, or have, I don't so much anymore, try to cost justify anything. But first, the economics would favor having a home base of your own. Why? Because you're not paying rent. You don't get rent back. If you own a piece of property in a reasonable area and the property appreciates, as in grows in value, then when you get ready to sell it, you're going to get your original investment back and more, hopefully. If you live in an RV park and move around to different locations, you're not going to get anything back. No, they don't send refunds from RV parks. So that's one way to look at it from the economic standpoint. Yeah, we're headed directly towards White Sands on this road. I just curious too to see how far out this road goes. And I'm driving slow. I'm going about 30 miles an hour. It's called La Luz something road. But yeah, so if you're looking at RVing, maybe for the first time, or you've just gotten into it recently, the upside for RV parks is, they're everywhere. You'd have a home base basically anywhere you wanted to go, and that's a big plus. Also, if you get into a situation in an RV park and you're not completely comfortable there, maybe barking dogs or rude neighbors or whatever, then you have the option of just moving. And if you've paid for a month and it's been a week and you're ready to go, normally the RV park will give you some refund. What they'll do is they'll just convert your rate to the weekly rate and refund you the difference. But the weekly rate is pretty high anyway. But moving right along, so as to what lifestyle you choose, like for me now, I'm really on the fence. I'm thinking about building a cabin, or I've thought about it for a long time, building a cabin on some lots I own in Llano, Texas. I tell you guys, Yeah, I go on and off about that. I'm just, I don't know why it just doesn't turn me on like it did originally. Because, whenever you've got like new job enthusiasm or new cabin enthusiasm, and then things start to go south, you kind of it leaves a bad taste in your mouth, or you don't, you're not as excited about it anymore. I lost that new cabin enthusiasm because there was a delay. First, they said there wasn't any water there. And number two, they said, well, it wasn't the water, it was the sewer. And then the sewer was going to cost $20,000. And it ended up, all that went away, and I got all of those things hooked up for the normal hookup fees, which ended up being a total, including the engineering fees I paid, of $5,000. I got the water, sewer, and electric hooked up to the property. But enough said about that. But I've just lost my enthusiasm. Now the builder, he can't get to it, and I'm not sure he even wants to do it anyway. But so we're going to put that kind of on the back burner, so to speak. And I think for a while, I'm just going to kind of live life one day at a time, like I always talk about at the end of the videos. Live your life one day or one moment at a time. I'll have a general direction, but as far as nailing something down like building a cabin or buying a home or a home base, I think that's pretty much going to be on the back burner for a while. Of course, I could change my mind today if I ran across the, perfect spot, and like I may run into something out here, who knows? And so just bear in mind, you've got a lot of options as you go through life, and if you just do it by the numbers, the dollars and cents, then I don't know. You may be happy with that lifestyle, and you may not. I don't know. It's your choice. So it looks like the road ends up here. It looks like there's a barrier here, as a matter of fact. Or does the road go around it? I don't know what happened. It looks like it dead ends. It says gate ahead, reduce speed. Well, I can't. How am I going to get through the gate? Are they going to open it for me? Is that what you're saying? But anyway, if I'll have to end the video now. But I did just want to point out that for those of you that are interested in the RVing way of life, I've been doing it a long time. I've had 2 home bases. I don't have them any longer. I sold them both in May of last year. Do I regret that? No. Actually, I'm glad I did, because it's enabled me to do some different things now. And that's what life is for me. Vive la différence. And yeah, let's see what this is. This place is called Mesa Verde. It looks like a concrete plant or something, but let's see what it says. It says restricted access. Well, I'm restricted. Restricted access. Operation hours 6 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. Monday through Friday. Closed Saturday, Sunday, all federal holidays. Through traffic only by authority of state statute, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, that's interesting. But having said that, guys, from near Tularosa in Alamogordo, New Mexico, this is Rusty78609 wishing you the best. If you're an RVer and traveler or van dweller or whatever you're in, enjoy the hell out of it, And for me, I'm going to try something new coming up here in a few weeks. I'm going to probably leave the RV park. I was thinking about staying there for an extended period of time, and I think I'm going to leave the end of this month and maybe travel towards Santa Fe, and I'm going to do maybe week, you know what I mean? And all I'm doing there when I start staying at say Corps of Engineers and Bureau of Land Management improved sites, all I'm doing there is I'm trading the RV park fee for gasoline. The numbers all come out the same. You see what I mean? In other words, if I do 1 week travel 200 miles, 1 week travel 200 miles, 1 week travel 200, like that, then at the end of the month, I've used about 80 gallons of gas. That'd be $240 roughly at $3 a gallon, plus camping fees of around $200. So, I'm right back to where I was, because right here at this RV park, it's about $425, $450 a month, including electric. And so it looks like any way you go, you're looking at around $500 a month. It's just that if you own a place, you can get some of that back in the future. If you don't, then you're free to go anywhere in the hell you want to, which to me is an upside as long as I have my health. But having said that, guys, thumbs up. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you a penny. And focus on your health. Stand guard at the door of your mind. And yeah, we'll be on the road again. What I'll do the end of this month is I'll go somewhere for a night or two, and then I'll just go on over to Corps of Engineers. I've already made reservations for 7 days, and I want to go into Santa Fe. I like to go downtown to the square or whatever they call it, and check things. It's a neat city. It's just difficult to drive in. But having said that, enjoy your life. Adios. Bye bye.